Happy International Museum Day to all museum staff and viewers. Welcome to the second part of our Collection Management 101 series. Today's video is on accession numbers presented by Brant Museum and Archives in honor of Museum Month and Day 2021. For this video, we will be explaining what an accession number is and how to read one. Accession numbers are the foundation to a museum's collection information system, helping to track and control the movement of objects and associated information. An accession number is a unique identifier for each object within the collection. There are no repeats. Even when an object has been deaccessioned or permanently removed from the collection, the number is forever tied to that object. Each object within a museum or archives is given one upon its acceptance into the collection, either during cataloging or the time of acquisition, and physically attached to the object either indirectly or directly, as discussed in our video yesterday. Disassociation happens in every museum and can be a big problem. Objects will be found outside of storage, within the wrong exhibition, or within the wrong storage room. Since Brant Museum and Archives is a very old museum and has an even older collection, things have been misplaced from time to time. When we find an item, we use the accession number, which is labeled on the object, to identify the object and find its proper home. This information is stored in a ledger or an online database. As you can see from the label method and the ledger, a method used before the development of computers and museum databases, these items have been in the collection for a very long time. Museum collection organization and description will vary among museums. For museum accession numbers of a single object, they are generally broken down into 3 sections, as practiced by Brant Museum and Archives: year, donor number, and object number. If an object comes in multiple pieces, then another number will be added and given for each piece. An archival accession number is a bit longer due to the multiple levels of description. A document will have the year, donor number, the fawn number, the series number of the fawns, and the document number of the series. If a document is multiple pages, an additional number will be added for the page number. Archival accessions numbers differ from museum accession numbers because archival collections are organized and described following professional standards. For example, RAD, or Rules for Archival Description, is the Canadian standard. Archival standards have multi-level descriptions as a way to sort information to make it easier for researchers to find. A fawns is the highest level of description and is a collection of records and objects, usually all from one person, family, or organization. Fawns are then organized into identified series, which can be further broken down into files or documents, and the smallest level of description can be a singular document or page. Now, to use a fictional scenario, for example, Alexander Graham Bell's personal letters to his father, which were written while his father was residing at the Bell homestead while Alexander worked in Boston, is considered a fawns. And because of the volume of letters, we can organize them into series by year, and the documents would be organized by date. This allows the museum to create finding aids that allow researchers to quickly find documents that the museum may or may not have. Some of our finding aids are available on our website. Thank you for joining us for our video. I hope you all learned something new. Stay tuned for the rest of the week for all of our exciting content. Tomorrow we have a special interview with Brian from the Bell Homestead, a new artifact for a daily post, and a new Collection Management 101 video on artifact handling. Thank you again and see you all tomorrow.